I thought it would be fun to share with you makeup products so good I've actually repurchased them. Hey everyone, I'm wygowarrior, aka Julie. Welcome to my channel. Let me zoom in so we can get started. So if you are a normal consumer of products, you probably repurchase your favorites all the time. As a beauty content creator, I cannot justify spending money on makeup that I already own, with the exceptions of the products I'm going to share with you. First up is the e.l.f. Suntouchable Whoa Glow. This has 30 SPF. It kind of is reminiscent of a foundation just from how thick it is. It does have a nice glow, and I actually apply it as if it was a foundation, meaning I just plop some on and then grab a foundation brush and just get it all pressed into my skin. It does have a very soft, subtle scent of sunscreen, which I personally don't mind, but if you don't like that, you may want to skip it. I will say, I wasn't aware that their other product, which is this one here called the Suntouchable Invisible Sunscreen, is not the same. So be careful. This is a standard sunscreen where it's like a lotion or a thicker cream, whereas the invisible one is full on silicone. So if you are looking for a product that 100% is more like a primer, although this goes underneath my makeup all the time without issues, you may enjoy the silicone variety. Now for foundation, anyone who subscribes or supports me, you will have seen this product before. If you're new, welcome. And that foundation technically is a BB cream from Purito, and this is the Cica Clearing BB Cream. These are super affordable. You can purchase them on places such as YesStyle or on Amazon. I've gotten these as low as $9 and some change. So I always pick up two. One is shade number 21 and the other shade number 23. Both are good for me. 21 more so in winter, 23 when I'm self-tanned, or I like to mix the two together to get the perfect shade. So I take the same brush I use to apply the sunscreen, and I just squirt a little bit of the 21 and a little bit of the 23, and depending on if I want a little deeper, a little lighter, or if, I may only use one, but today I'm going in with both, and this product just has the perfect neutral undertone, does not look yellow, comes with SPF, and it just blends in beautifully. Now, if you don't like a subtle glow, you may not like this, but I have very dry skin and I love a nice glow. I like to take a damp sponge and just kind of pounce and press and just make sure everything is completely bounced into my skin. Not necessary, it's a personal preference, plus I love the cooling sensation of a sponge on my face. Alright, let's take care of my atrocious under eyes. So this is a fairly newer product in my life. By new, I mean in the past 6 to 8 months, and that is the under eye brightener from Catrice. I got this off of Amazon, and I've already emptied one of them. So this here is a repurchase, which means I really enjoyed it. It retails for $6 whole. Just take my finger, spin it around, warm it up, and tap it underneath my eyes to help with the darkness and discoloration I was blessed with. Be careful because it's not a concealer, and if you're like me, when you first put it on, you're like, okay, it covered up my dark circles. No, it's just to help color correct. So yeah, don't forget to actually apply concealer. And speaking of concealer, this is also newer in my life. I would say probably a little over a year now. This is the Peeper Perfect concealer from Winky Lux. And I first started off, I got a little $3.50 sample from Ipsy, and I enjoyed it so much, I actually picked it up. They sell it at Target, and I got mine off of Amazon. So I just put a little tiny amount, and with my ring finger, just kind of tap and press it down. It does not sink into my fine lines. It helps to, I don't want to say moisturize, but my eyes or under eyes don't end up drying out. Just kind of go like that. Grab a damp sponge just to kind of blend the edges there, and it is a little glowy, so if you don't like a glow, you may not like this. I like a glow to help brighten. I'll take whatever's remaining on my fingers and just kind of get in that corner area and just kind of drag whatever remains across the top of my lids. All right, now for our contour bronzer. I have emptied one of these in the past, and I purchased this as a backup even though I have well over 50 contour bronzers. That should tell you how much I enjoyed this product, which is the Wonder Stick by NYX. So this has one side that is the contour bronzer, and then the other side is a highlighter. So let me just share with you, I don't use the highlighter. What I'm in love with is the contour bronzer. So first off, it's Lazy Girl approved. You can just literally draw it on my skin like that. I take a dry beauty sponge and just press and tap and blend it into my cheek. It has a nice neutral undertone. It's just ever so subtly there. Gives a nice natural, not orange contour bronzer look, which is my absolute favorite. Now, blush was the hardest product for me to find for this video, but I did it. And it's a little meh, but technically it's true. So this here is a duo of blush and highlighter. I also own one that's blush and contour, and another one that's blush and highlighter. These are from PACIFICA. I don't know the PACIFICA website still sells these, although I keep noticing them on the Ipsy shop. I do enjoy them, but to be fair, what I love the most is the mirror. I love how it's ergonomic to hold this, but the products themselves are nice too. So today we're going with PACIFICA blush. So I'm going to try this new one I haven't tried before because I like the deeper shade. The one that it already had opened is a little more on the coral peachy side. So let's give this cherry blossom one, or cherry something, cherry gold, a try. So yes, it's a very pretty, the type of formulation where you can kind of build it up, and that is a beautiful, beautiful shade. All right, now, said it was hard for me to find a good blush. Highlighter was the complete opposite. I'm lazy and didn't feel like getting out the rest of my Ofra products, so what was right in front of me were these Ofra highlighters. I'm going in with this one that I've been trying to hit pan on for a couple years now. This is in the shade Pillow Talk. So if you have not tried a highlighter from Ofra, I highly recommend. And the little travel sample size is more than enough, and you'll save yourself some money. This will last you years. And not only is this gorgeous on the cheeks, but the Ofra highlighters look spectacular in the inner corner, or basically anywhere on your eyes. So makes them extra really nice. But look at that nice shimmer and glow. Gorgeous. All right, now, if I thought blush was a struggle, we're gonna talk a little bit about eyeshadow. So there is an eyeshadow product that I have repurchased over and over again, and that are the Super Shocks from ColourPop. I have even more, but I figured 3 was enough. What I don't have, and I don't know that anyone else has a specific eyeshadow palette that you buy over and over again, because who all has hit pan on an eyeshadow palette? Not me. So we're going with the Super Shocks, but Super Shocks are just shimmer toppers. So I needed to grab an actual eyeshadow palette to do an eye look. I thought, let's stick with ColourPop and go with this OG Going Coconuts. It's one of their 9-pan palettes, and I would say that this formulation is so good. I love the color story that if I ever do hit pan on this entire palette, I would pick it up again. So there's a quick look. To save time, I'm going to pop off camera and put together the base eye look and then come back and use the Super Shocks. Alright, so here is the base eye look, and here are the swatches for the Super Shocks. So what do we have? This here is Frog, in the middle is Sailor, and this is Ladybird. In real life, they look different. Camera, they probably look very similar. I'm torn between Sailor in the middle there and Frog. Alright, let's go in with Sailor. This is what Sailor looks like in the pot, and I'm just going to take my finger, swirl it around, and hope I don't fat finger anything. I find the Super Shocks work best with your finger. Particularly, mine is a little older, so it's not quite as spongy as when you first get them. So, yeah, we're just gonna carefully add it on. Oh, even dried out. She's beautiful. Now, doing the second eye with the twister of the hand. Oh, I just actually tapped there, so pretty. All right, and tapping on my brow bone reminded me that I forgot to apply the Ofra highlighter on my brow bone. Did I mention Ofra products work really well on just about anywhere in your face, but for something glimmery, shimmery, yeah, brow bone, inner corner, and cheeks are the best places. Speaking of inner corner, might as well, before I forget, grab an inner corner brush and pop a little there. Ooh, so pretty. All right, let's talk about mascara. So I started the video already wearing mascara. This here is from L'Oreal. It's the Telescopic Lift in Waterproof. I've repurchased this by now 5 or 6 times. It's my go-to #1 mascara. Yes, I will continue to repurchase until they stop selling it, which sadly, when it comes to L'Oreal, every now and again, you have your good one, and then just all of a sudden, they just stop making it. So fingers crossed this one's going to stick around. The other mascara I use in my life is also a product I purchase over and over again. This here is the Lash Princess from Essence, also in waterproof. I use Lash Princess as a topper. So after I apply eyeshadow, I literally just kind of swipe slightly to cover up any eyeshadow that may have done some fallout, and just to touch up my lower lashes. It's literally barely any mascara, just enough to get them popping slightly more than what was applied with the L'Oreal. And I do that mainly because of the brush, which is the Christmas tree type, whereas the L'Oreal has this very interesting flat comb, which is good for the initial application, but not the best for doing touch-up. Now, what you will not see in this video, because a product does not exist, or at least not that I've discovered, as far as me loving it so much that I will repurchase, and that is a black gel eyeliner. No, I wish, but yeah, so not going to put anything on today. However, I will finish my eye look with a liquid liner. This one's a little cheaty, but I will say the Charlotte Tilbury Feline Flick, I want to say I've repurchased. If not, it's definitely one that I will repurchase in the future. I don't think you can count a mystery box as a repurchase. Regardless, I like it so much, I will repurchase this in the future. What I like about it is how long the felt tip pen is and what a nice, fine, narrow point it goes to. It makes it super easy to just lay it across and just kind of drag, and you can't really mess up. It also lasts a really long time. I've had this going for quite a while now, and yeah, she's still going. So if you like a nice liquid eyeliner, and as far as price point, considering it's Charlotte Tilbury, it's not too expensive. I want to say, don't quote me, and the price could have gone up. I want to say this is like $25. Watch and editing, something will float on screen saying no, it's like $38. I don't think it's quite as bad as some of her other products, but it is really, really good in my opinion. All right, let me take my hair clip out, pop back out, and I'll share with you some lip products that I love so much that I've repurchased. So this here is from Wet n Wow. It's in the shade Skin NY Dipping. I've used this in many, many videos, but I have purchased this lipstick from Wet n Wild many, many times. It is super affordable, really comfortable, and I love this shade. If you like a neutral to cool toned, neutrally nudie pink, you're going to love this one. Now, this next product I really love, but it's not a brand that people talk about much. This here is from LUNAR Beauty, which is Manny MUA's brand. And this is the Sugar Light lip gloss. And this smells good, tastes good, feels good, looks spectacular. So it has a flat paddle applicator. It smells like frosting, but vanilla, like yum yum frosting, and it just has a beautiful glossy shimmer, but it's not glittery. It tastes just like frosting and pairs beautifully with the Wet n Wild. So here is my final look. I am very curious if you also get a lot of makeup because you shop a lot or get many, many different beauty subscriptions. If so, I'm sure you have a very large makeup collection. What, if any, makeup products do you buy over and over again? I'm fairly certain everyone, if they aren't, they should be, purchases mascara a lot. Maybe I do it more than others because I only wear waterproof mascara. Because let me tell you, if I wore regular, I probably wouldn't have had to buy mascara in 5 years now, because we do get a lot of mascaras in boxes, just hardly ever. I think one time I got a waterproof, so maybe that's just me, but I have to buy mascara 4 to 5 times a year. And then foundations, I have a lot, but I always go back to the ones I love, which is the PACIFICA Clearing BB Cream and the BB Cream from Misha. Honestly, I think I may stop because I love those products so much. But leave me a comment and let me know if anything I shared you also love and enjoy and would repurchase. Let me know what your favorite product is that you currently repurchase over and over again. All right, I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't done so by now, I would love if you would subscribe. For those who have, thank you so much. Remember to click the bell icon so you can be notified of future videos. And if you could do me a big favor, clicking the thumbs up. It really does help with my channel to grow. All right, thanks everyone.